John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Cincinnati Reds. And towing the slab in this one, Andrew Abbott. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you know, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Coming up on the first pitch, Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. And we're underway here in Cincinnati.
First pitch, 7-10.
That missed by a lot. Ball 2. Swings through that. Makes the catch. One down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Aye. Nope.
Started after it. Appeal to first. Did not go. Just underway here in Cincinnati. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's in there. It's a first inning double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift onto the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
One out. Runner at second. Chase DeLauder getting ready to hit. Now a check on him at second. Back safely. That one is absolutely belted. Marte makes his way towards it. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. As a run scores on the play.
Put a drive into that ball, and he was rewarded for it for sure. He probably wondered a little bit if he got enough of it to clear the fence in the air, but I'm sure he's plenty happy jogging into second with the automatic double.
Ball, that's outside.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Hard grounder into the outfield for a nod. DeLauder rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Man at first with one gone. Stepping up for the Guardians, Travis Bazzana.
Hey!
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Bazzana throws right, bats left. 23 years old, and he's a native of Australia.
That's out.
On the ground, Hayes. Off balance feet, there's one. Double
He's
play.
out.
What a twin killing to end the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Guardians 2, the Reds coming up. We go to the bottom of the first, and towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, Parker Messick. What do we need to know here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. And the 0-1. That one fouled off. Oh, and 2 now.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Oh, that's inside.
Popped up. Manzardo under it. And there's one down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the managers trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Messick. He's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep, and that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much. On the ground to the left. Ramirez sends it to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be empty, and that's where control and command really comes into play for a guy like this.
High fly ball, right field. Martinez settles underneath it, and that'll do it. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in Cincinnati. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. That one finds the corner, and that is strike one. Battling here as he fouls it away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 up, 1 down.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Swings through that one for strike one. And that's fouled off. The 0-2. In the air, right field. Marte has a beat on it. 2 down.
Batting 8th, catcher Austin Hedges.
Austin Hedges now.
Nope.
And that
Ball
one is downstairs. And it's 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And that's ball
Ball
4.
4.
One of the things about that
Victory.
2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Foul ball. Hedges leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Ball. That's down. Ball. That's out.
That's in there. 2-2.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that is that. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Guardians 2 and the Reds nothing. Bottom of the second. Now it's the Reds DH, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez.
That
Ball.
misses. Ball 1. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Ball 2.
Fair ball. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Coming home. And now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
runner in scoring position, no outs. Dane Myers now at the plate. And there's a foul ball. Man at second. And that one fouled off. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first two pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
That's a strike. One out and a runner at second, bottom half of inning number 2. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. Catcher challenge will take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. Still 2 challenges left for them.
That's a ball.
Count, you got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Outside low, 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. On the ground, right side. Bazana slings to first. That's out number 2.
Batting 8th, catcher Jose Trevino.
Here's Jose Trevino.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
There's the strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And that skips in the dirt. Runner at third, 2 away. Swing and a miss as he was out front. The 1-2. That one ran inside, almost got him. Soft contact in the air, makes the catch, inning over. Run scoring double here for the Reds. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan.
Ball, that pitch is up.
That one's in there, and it's 1-1. Fought off foul.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Set down on strikes. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. And
Ball, that's
another ball.
outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. That one's in there, and the count is filled up. Stays alive. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Line drive to short and caught. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Two outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Chase DeLauder. He doubled home a run in his first AB.
Inside, ball 1.
Just missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
2 down, nobody on. Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already.
No, inside.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Ball, that's upstairs.
DeLauder, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ripped into right center. Base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Up next for Cleveland, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. He's 0 for 1.
That's out.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And that one fouled off. Fights it off, you'll see another. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Guardians strand a couple. They lead it 2-1. Back here at Great American Ballpark. In now for the Reds, Key Brian Hayes. That's in there. Strike one.
Ball, that's low.
That one the other way, and a base hit.
Up next for the Reds, shortstop Ellie De La Cruz.
Now a rip into left center, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Runner around third. He scores to tie it up.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And that drops in for a strike. And it's second. And a big swing and a miss. That's smashed towards center. Halpin under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Reds, left fielder J.J. Bleday.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-1. Fastball for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Tied up here in the early going. Starting to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. Runner takes off. Ball outside.
Outside.
Throw. Save. He pitches too late. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. Wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
That closed the corner. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the last half of the third. Strike 2.
Inside.
Really good
Ball
take,
2.
especially with 2 strikes.
A little bit
Ball,
high.
that's high.
And a full count now.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but So many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Fouls away the first offering. That's a base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. 3-2. They take the lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Close one doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
Back-to-back singles. Now the bases loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Ball 1.
Two outs. Bases are full.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
In danger of walking into tying run.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Fastball for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Gets a piece, and stays alive. Now a pop-up on the infield. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. 3 innings complete. It's the Reds 3 and the Guardians 2.
Leading off for Cleveland, right fielder Angel Martinez.
Well,
the
that's
offense
off
has
the plate.
gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Martinez thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Tap dances out of the way of that one. What a stop. To first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for Cleveland, first baseman Kyle Manzardo.
Here we go, Cincinnati!
And that's
Ball.
off
That's
the
inside.
inside edge. And it's 1-0.
Aye.
The Guardians down by a run. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for Cleveland, catcher Austin Hedges.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head, but I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
One down at the plate. Austin Hedges walked his first time.
Ball. That's out.
The 1-0. On the ground to third. Hayes to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. One error in the inning, but nothing more. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Reds 3 and the Guardians 2.
Leading off for the Reds, catcher Jose Trevino.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more
Off the
pitches
plate,
than he
ball
wanted
1.
to at this point of the game.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force
That's
the
ball
bullpen
2.
to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Ball 3.
Out towards right center field. Martinez on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Up next for the Reds, third baseman Key Brian Hayes.
No, that's low. Ball 2.
That misses the zone. Ball 3. And he walked
No,
him.
ball
Well,
4.
he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit.
Hey.
And the 0-2. This one in the air center field. Halpin on his way over. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Up next.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Spencer Steer.
Come on, Spencer.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Here we go, Spencer.
What do you
Started
got?
after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. Didn't go. Late with the swing there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up. Let's go, Spencer.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3. So 1 left for Cincinnati, but they still lead at 3-2. Stepping up for the
Leading off for
Guardians,
Cleveland,
Petey
center
Halpin.
fielder,
He's
Petey
0 for
Halpin.
1. Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Caleb Ferguson, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Petty also throwing.
That's outside.
The 1-1. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Myers gets under it. 1 down.
Up next for Cleveland, left fielder Stephen Kwan.
That's too
Ball.
low.
Down.
And that is ball 1.
Ball 2.
Fouled off left side. The 2-2. Got him looking. And now 2 gone.
Up next for Cleveland, third baseman Jose Ramirez.
Here's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1.
Ball 1.
Out to short. Dives and he can't hang on. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop.
Up next for Cleveland, the designated hitter Chase DeLauder.
Foul ball there. Tying run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one fouled off. The 0-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Left field. And that is that. One hit, one left. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Guardians 2. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. In now for the Reds, J.J. Bleday. To the right center. Should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a leadoff double in the fifth.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Parker Messick out of the game, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm.
Now pitching for
Now a
Cleveland,
right-handed arm out of the bullpen, number 55.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Ball
Oh,
one,
that
no
pitch is out.
strikes.
Well, these Reds, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Man at second. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. He's been a great free agent sign. Just
Nope,
missed.
that's down.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Activity in the bullpen. Tim Herron, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Sabrowski getting loose as well. One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. In the air, left field. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. The throw into second. Not in time. He's safe, and a run comes in to score.
Picks himself up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ball.
Runner at second here, one gone. And that's a little
up
high.
there.
Next
Ball
offering
3.
misses. 3 balls, no strikes. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
So digging in, Noelvi Marte. Late swing fouled off. 1 out. Runners at first and second. That's a strike across the top of the zone. That one misses.
That's down.
Now 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
2 on, 1 out. Got him swinging.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball upstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
The 2-1. And a breaking ball misses outside. Key Brian Hayes on deck for Cincinnati. First and second, 2 down. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Good job to fight that one off. And a payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the K. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 5 innings complete. It's the Reds 4 and the Guardians 2. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. New pitcher for the Reds, Caleb Ferguson.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Here's Brian Rocchio.
Here we go, Caleb.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
This one in the air right field. And it stays fair. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Now it's going to be Angel Martinez. Outside.
Nope, outside.
And that's ball 1. Rips one to right. Base hit into the outfield. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Caleb Ferguson will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
So
Reds,
a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds,
50,
Sam Moll.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One runs in, and they don't push it. Runner holds at third. Bases loaded now with still nobody out.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Austin Hedges stands in. Golden opportunity right here. Ball 1
Nope,
there.
that's a ball.
And fouled off.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Got him looking. And that is a big first out.
Well, they were pretty much giving it to him right there. Playing the infield back. All you're looking for on offense is a simple ground ball. You got a tie ball game. Not sure what he was thinking up there. Strikeout looking is the last thing you want to see. Now you got to hope the next guy can pick you up and come through with a big 2-out hit.
Clips the corner. That's strike 1. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. And he went around. Just enough that time. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at-bat through the count.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason, and that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Stephen Kwan stepping in now for a critical at bat. That one off the mark. Ball one. Go-ahead run at second, and we're the top half of the sixth. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That's inside. That crosses the plate, and now they're just one strike away from getting out of this mess. Tapped on the ground softly to short. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Well, they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Eric Sabrowski.
And he's been fantastic this year, really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Inside
Movement
ball.
in the pen for the Guardians. Matt Festa, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The 1-0. And a foul ball. That one
That's ball
way
two.
inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Outside with a breaking ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Reds, shortstop Ellie De La Cruz.
Go Reds.
Yo, one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Two away now.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Steer stands in now and watches strike one.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Halpin settles under it. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Reds 4 and the Guardians 3.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Reds,
back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Pierce Johnson.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Leading off for Cleveland, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball, that's in.
That one missing inside. And that drops in for a strike. Swung on, popped up left side. Hayes should have this one, and there's one down.
Up next for Cleveland, the designated hitter, Chase DeLauder.
The 0-1. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Chase Petty, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Antone getting cranked up as well. And a foul ball. The Reds trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that puts the tying run on base.
Up next for Cleveland, shortstop.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brian Rocchio. 3 for 3 with 3 singles.
Ball, that's out.
And the 1-0. Just
that ball went out.
missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Just
ball
missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Travis Bazzano next to bat for Cleveland. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And the tying run is on base.
Up next
Pretty much the
for
last thing you
Cleveland,
want from your
second
bullpen
baseman,
arms
Travis
are free
Bazzano.
passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Next
Ball,
pitch
that's
just misses, and the count is 1-2. That
That's
one
a
way
ball.
inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Up and
Ball
in.
three.
And now it's 3-2. Angel Martinez on deck for the Guardians. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. In the air to left center. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
All loaded up. Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. And
That's
that
a ball.
misses. And that's ball one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The 1-0. Little chopper rolls foul. On the strike. The pitch.
Nope.
Just missed. And all three runners on the move here. Squeeze attempt misses. Now he is nowhere to go. He's tagged out, and that didn't play out the way they hoped. Two on, 2 outs. Oh, great stop from his knees, the throw. And that's a great play for the out.
Making it look easy at the Keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Set for the last half of the seventh. In now for the Reds, J.J. Bleday.
J.J. Bleday.
And the
That's a
first
ball.
pitch misses for ball one. Zabrowski, a 6'4" lefty, 230 pounds, and he was born in Canada. The 1-1.
That's ball two.
On the ground
Foul.
right side, and that's just foul. That one not close. Full count now. That one misses.
Take your base, ball
So a
four.
leadoff walk.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Ball.
And
Ball,
misses
that's
inside.
inside.
Fouled off left side. Hit on the ground might be 2. Tarocchio at second for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Nathaniel, go!
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Eric Sabrowski won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Matt Festa.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Base is empty after the double play. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. 3 for 3's doubled twice and singled.
Nope.
Two down, nobody on, and it's fouled away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Just off the inside edge.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Good eye in that spot.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. Payoff pitch. And he walked him. And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And that's the 3rd out. Reds leave 1, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Reds,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. TJ Antone.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Well, 1-run game. Stepping up for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Emilio Pagan, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Look out, almost got him upstairs.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And ball 4 there. Time run is on base.
Up next for Cleveland, catcher Austin Hedges.
Tap foul at the plate. curve misses outside. Good eye
Ball
by
two.
Hedges. And that is out of play. Stays alive. The Guardians with the tying run on at first, and we're in the top of the 8th. 3-2
That's ball
now.
three.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. One out man at first. And up next for Cleveland, Petey Halpin. 0 for 3 in this one.
Nope.
This guy
Ball
absolutely
one.
flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
The 1-0. That one almost got him.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
And there are 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. TJ Antone is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So they turn to their closer, Emilio Pagan.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Check swing called strike. That is strike 2.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Guardians lead 1. Score holds at 4-3. Bottom of the 8th. In now for the Reds, Noel V. Marte.
Noel V. Marte.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball inside.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. The 1-2. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Ramirez. And there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
the ground to short. Rocchio. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Reds, third baseman, Brian Hayes.
2 down, bases empty. Now batting Brian Hayes.
Oh, one. Ball 2.
And that's too
ball
high.
3.
Ellie De La Cruz up next for the Reds. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And there's the automatic. Fastball for a strike. Draws the walk there.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
That misses. Ball 1. In the air, right side. And that will end the inning. So 1 left for Cincinnati, and it remains a 4-3 game. All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. Gets the outside corner with that one. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's gonna find some holes.
Up the middle, dive, and he's got it. Got him. What a play.
Oh, man, great diving play over there to prevent the winning run from reaching base. Here in the 9th inning, that's absolutely huge. You love to see that kind of play made in big moments by the defense.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Brian Rocchio. Quick toss to first, and he dives back in safely. That one a little bit high. Ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner takes off, pitches low.
That's low.
Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Here's a 2-1. Swing and a foul out of play. So the tying run at second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. A little bit low.
Ball 3.
Full count now. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Tying run at second base. Here at the top of the ninth. Up and in, ball 4. And the go-ahead run is on base.
They're not ready to go home quite yet. Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Fastball for a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
2 on, 1 out. And fouled off. Fights it off. You'll see another. Good eye right there.
That's inside.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the Guardians with 1 out left.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
So it's their last chance in this one. So in now for Cleveland, Angel Martinez. On the ground.
Nope, that's foul.
And it's just foul. That was close. Two on, 2 outs. They're down to their final strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Throw to first. Ball game. And the Reds hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.